trying to get the Lipperzinger's booty! Huggy, heal! Jesus!
Oh my God, stop!
What are you doing?
Are you recording?
Yes! What are you doing though? You were legit trying to get the Lipperzinger's booty! Huggy, heal! 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 Heal!
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm here
Huggy
with
here.
Crazy right here that tried to get some booty. AKA by Crazy, I mean Huggy.
Yeah.
And today, what are we doing today, Huggy?
Today we are going to, do some explores and originally become, like, act like goofheads that we are usually. And then we'll be talking about, bands and family stories about horses. And then just tune for more randomness going on. Yeah.
Now, the last time we tried to record this, it did not go well.
Right.
Because there was issues on Huggy's side and on mine, considering how kind of poo-poo.
Yeah, my mic, my headphone. If you guys notice, if my voice is different, I am apparently using my earbuds connected to my phone because apparently my microphone I normally use for calls decided to go haywire, and I'll be like, oh fuck, I'll just change them.
Basically, it pooped on itself. Just like how my old computer did. Basically, that's what happened to her. It pooped on itself.
Right. Wait, hold on. Let me let my Foxy out.
Oh.
Poof.
Where did
Come on, Foxy.
Okay.
Come on, Ron.
What the fuck? Like you just jumped.
What?
Like it just instead of just it doesn't jump, it just goes.
Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
No. Blaze! Okay. Oh my god, Blaze! Just get in the goddamn trailer!
My little
Ron.
Ron.
Horse all day. It wouldn't can start. It wouldn't do. I love him, but he's gonna be rude.
I'm kind of scared that what if my fox gets stepped on by running by my gigantic horse?
Huggy, that's not Jarl. That's Jorvik. You know what? I'm not gonna even.
God damn it! I'm kind of scared that Ron is going to get squished by my gigantic horse's feet.
I'm pretty sure Ron's invincible at this point. It ran through a freaking fence. It's not gonna die. Legit, it ain't gonna die.
He has superpowers, Super Fox.
Forest is fine. I'm ready to fill up.
Okay, where the heck am I going?
Where the hell? Did you go through Goldspur?
I tried. Please excuse my sickness. I have a bad allergy reaction going on.
Jesus Christ.
If you're sick of it, don't.
What the hell?
Oh, it's poofing! Ah, it's poofing! Oh, my God,
Time we do a call. There you are. Okay. Huggy!
What?
Huggy! Where are you going?
We're going on an adventure.
Where?
Okay, okay. You know that meme where where the guy goes, "Where you going?" And then they have one of the hobbits goes, "I'm going to an adventure," and then the guy was like, "Oh my God, Johnny, you're drunk."
I think I need to look that up. I don't remember it.
Where are you going?
I'm going on an adventure.
Oh my God, Johnny, you're drunk.
It looks like Hades. Wolf looks like Hades.
Oh. Hercules Hades?
Yes.
Disney Hercules Hades?
No, don't fade away.
That's because we're near the end. Then get towards Forgotten
Nope.
Huggy, I swear.
Imagine our like magical powers just disappears, and then like the song "Faded" by Alan Walker just plays.
Seriously?
Yes. I'm faded.
Oh, God, no.
Run on. This fox is
I'm
not
trying to go towards. Did you get? So.
Oh my God, stuck.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Lemon got stuck.
Oh no!
Oh crap.
It's dead!
Oh my God, look at my voice.
It's like rocking-ish.
Hey, Huggy, I didn't mean to get this is what kind of time we got sent? Third time we got sent?
Only once. God damn it.
Huggy, walk down the Huggy, turn, there we go, stay in the Huggy, not back up, no, don't back up, Huggy, and second, I'm gonna get trust me. Hey.
Oh, Pat, walk down. So, or do that. Okay. Now we're here. I'm gonna tell a story.
Alright, so today, so I told Moon a couple of days ago that one time, I told Moon that I got so confused by the name Percy and Piercy, and I was like, okay, is it Piercy? Because in the movie theater they goes Piercy Jackson, and then you're like, no, it's Percy Jackson. I don't know if it's like, oh, do they normally say Percy Jackson in the movie trailer?
Acted like there's no I in there. It's not Piercy, it's Percy.
I thought they say Percy Jackson in the movie trailer. Or they go
It's Percy.
like I thought they go Percy Jackson
Huggy,
right here, starting out in
That's
the
Percy.
dude.
If it was Piercy, it would have I.
Percy Jackson. It's coming soon in movie theaters.
Percy. That's, oh my God. It's a nice. It teleported.
It did.
Magical. It's why it's in the Enchanted Forest Club, brought to you by your own forests.
Okay, so anyway, while you guys have been waiting for, let's tell a story about most of our horses. Like we could talk about each other's other horses' stories. Oh, and she teleported again.
Actually, I want to tell the story that I just told you earlier.
Okay.
So we're going to call this Rotten Ramen Noodles Kid. You're going to figure the fuck out why later. So, I'm just going to school like a normal, well-behaved teenager. And I have to ride the bus. So I can't drive yet. I'm sick. So, there's this kid. What do you want me to call this guy? What do you think we should call him, Vicky?
The sticky geezer.
No, we're gonna give him an actual name, and then we're gonna give him an actual sticky name.
Sticky something.
We're gonna call him Sticky Joe. There we go. Even though it's probably not Joe, but anyways. So Stinky Joe is a really short kid, and compared to myself, I'm actually a very tall person. So basically, this kid, I swear to you, every single time, if you are standing and he walks past like you, you're going to feel a waft of dick because he smelled so bad. Yo, it basically, remember how I said ramen noodles? He basically smelled like that with some stinky Indian spices and some skunk stuff. I mean, he was also Indian, but still. Anyways. But one day, when I'm on the bus, I was just sitting there, listening to my music on my phone while waiting to get my ass to school so I can basically get through the goddamn day and get to the good shit. when this dumb freaking dude decided he was going to sit in the seat that's in front of my seat, and I basically was in the death zone, stuck smoking behind his booty hole, and it smelled disgusting. It smelled disgusting. It smelled like somebody. Don't you, Marie? Please. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Anyways, I basically had to cram my nose to where he could survive the death. Otherwise, it was gonna smell like poop. And when we finally got to the school, and he got off, my nose was freedom. But unfortunately, this wasn't the only thing that happened to me. Two girls that actually sat in the seat once, and he sat in the seat in front of them. They were legit sniffing around like, what the fuck is that? And they started like whispering into us, like. Not only that, he also talks weird on his phone with his voice and shit. Lord, I wish I could tell more, but I also have other stories that I'm gonna say for another time. Now, horror stories. For those of you who don't know, Huggy and I actually sometimes roll because that's how we are.
Yep.
We plan to do a series based off of those stuff, specifically with my editing shit. Yada yada. And now your eyes are glitched for some reason. I don't know why, but it's kind of got like a speck on your glasses. Did you take off your hat now?
Yes.
Basically, we sometimes have random backstories for the sake of the purpose of the rules.
Rules. Okay. Alright, we could probably like share each other's stories and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we probably could.
Okay,
we're just gonna pray that a noob doesn't, or not a noob, but like not a non-star and doesn't run through, or anybody.
I hope not.
Because otherwise it's gonna be kinda
Yeah. Anyway, I just want, okay, so I'm gonna start with, excuse me!
What? You get, that's what I thought. You run away on your Arabian to Ulber.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, too fast, too fast, faster, faster.
Okay, go.
Alright,
Go.
okay. If you, okay, God! So I want to talk about, Lance's, I want to talk about Lance's backstory, as you see, because you may not know who, like, my other horses are. So, I have a backstory about Lance, the one you saw, like, being, the one, if you have me on Facebook, you probably don't know the backstory, but I will tell you just right now. So Lance is a purebred. He was raised in this wild magical.
Visualize it.
He lived in this home he had. He lived in this forest that had these magical horses that had these nature powers they get in forces. And Lance, he was raised, and apparently the powers naturally developed in him. And when he got older, he had no control, like literally had no control of his powers. So when he tried to
think of a child that's gonna burst.
Oh God.
But I had to. Okay, continue. I won't enter. I'm sorry.
But when Lance started growing up, he didn't really know how to control his power. So every time I try to use it, it gets everywhere. It gets on the trees, like in the houses. Like some of the magical drafts, like just told him, okay, okay, Lance, I can't have you anymore because you are making so many chaos.
Okay,
You need to go.
Hold on. Everything! Interruptions!
Alright. Anyway, so when Lance was now a loner, I specifically was, just roaming around in the forest on my own horse.
Wait, hold on, pause. How the bloody heck are you stranded? Never mind.
I was just exploring around the forest.
Lord, okay.
Anyway, so I was taking a walk, and then I saw this giant gray draft, just standing there. And when I looked at it, I tried to, try to see if it'll follow me or is it lost? Is it need a good home? But then I realized that it didn't have anything attached to it. It was a loner wild horse. And so when I took it, when I went back home, he started following me all the way home, and I was shocked. I was like, "Oh,
basically a puppy."
Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, you want to follow me?" And Lance didn't say anything. He just stopped and stood there and stared at me. When I looked away, I walked.
I can just imagine, as you're just like, "Yo, bitch, you coming?" It just stares into your soul.
Oh, with the big puppy eyes.
Your big pom pom. The big pom pom. Not your average pom pom. It's big pom pom.
Yeah, and so I walked away, and I walked away. I started walking. He followed me, and I looked behind me without turning my head, and I was like, "Oh, he does need a good home. He probably likes me." And so I followed. So I went home. He followed me away, and he stopped. And then Moon asked me, "Who is this black horse? Why did he follow you away home? Did you took it?" I said,
"Let me do this. Huggy, who the hell is that horse?" I'm sorry. Where'd you even get what? How? Just how?
And I said, "Well, I was just, taking a stroll, doing things, stretching my legs out, and then it's like this fellow just started following me. I don't know how he did, but he just decided to follow me." Here's a funny thing. Like every time, literally every time when I tried to take care of my horses, Lance always tried to pick me up with his head and try to mount me on his back. And
just imagine what's that one thing? I can't think of it, but I just thought of it.
This kid finna lock himself up.
I just imagine you trying to laugh. I want the booty.
I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy.
Literally, he's trying to scoop me up with his head and slide me down on his back so he could, have me on him. But, well, I said, no, big horsey, don't you do it. And he was just staring at me, and then suddenly, out of the blue, without Moon not looking, his foot started glowing this bright blue, and it said LANCE. I was shocked, and I was like, "Wait, so your name is Lance?" And he just didn't. No response. And I was like, "Okay, so I should probably call you Lance then." And then his son just nodded his head, and I was shocked. I was like, "Wait, you can hear me?" And he just nods again, but didn't say anything. It would be weird for a horse to say anything. One day, I was doing my chores, feeding, most of my horses, all the stuff. Lance breaks into the gate. He scoops me up with his head, mounts on his back on his own, and he just started.
Hold up. I just imagine this, but how would you not hit your head? Just if you think about it.
I don't know.
That's how he does.
But anyway, like he scooped me up with his head, like literally, he ducked his head down. He scooped me underneath with his head, like between my legs, and I slid down on his back, and he started running off. And I was literally panicking. I was like, "Oh wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing?" And then Moon came out. She heard the commotion, and I wasn't there, and she was like,
I was like, what the fuck?
And so Lance went to the forest, and I was just holding on to his mane for dear life. And then suddenly I just felt something glowing in his mane, and his glowing blue mane just glows in his hair into my hands, and he just stood there and just looked at me. I was like, wait, so you're a magical horse or something? And he just didn't say anything, and then after he did, he just went back home without telling me anything. And yeah, and apparently he was just attached with me, and just likes going to adventures and stuff.
Okay, now my story, I'm probably going to animate this, but so basically, for those of you who don't know, heck, this is probably your first time seeing mine too. This is Blaze. He's, as you can tell, an ninja blue flame. Greatest creation ever. So back then, when Blaze was just little fool or whatever, he was in a peaceful land with his mama and shit. One day, when he was old enough and stuff, there was these poachers. They were trying to get magical horses and literally just expose them, the usual cliche shit. And Blaze managed to run away, and so did the others. He managed to lose them within a fort, whereas we went into hiding, with the magical bibbidi bobbidi boop. They tried to shoot him with tranquilizing shit, but luckily he managed to escape. He managed to go into near this ruined house, I guess. Yes, and I was just mind my own business, ran Skylar like a bot, as usual. Well, and I just noticed this horse there. And it was kind of just chilling, and it was tired and shit. So I went up to it, and I managed to somehow just drag it all the way home. He didn't even try to go and try, you know how Spirit is. You know how he they tries to fight your shit. He didn't even try to do that. And he was just fuck it. Yeah. Did
he just, Spirit, he didn't stand still like Spirit did?
Well, he kind of just, he wasn't standing still like a stick. He kind of just that position where they're about to drop? He basically would let that.
Oh.
Basically. So man should drag his ass home. Huggy wasn't home at the time because he was riding off somewhere. Here, and when I got to a stop, well, it kind of just went pancake style, and basically took a huge ass nap, and I was just okay. One day, when Huggy came back, she was Moon? You're why you brought this fine. Hello? Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm still there. I'm just eating a banana.
Oh god, I have flashbacks of the last call.
Banana.
Oh lord, have not going. I'm a banana.
I'm a banana! I'm a banana! I'm a banana! I'm a banana! Look at me, man!
So one day, I tried to check out on the ride, and then, when I went through the field thingy, I noticed when he started to glow and shit, and bippity boppity boo, he became a blazing fire blue horse thing.
And you were on him?
Like, well, yeah, but not like to the point where like I was like, oh shit.
Wait, did you get on him or did you just?
I got on him.
Oh, and he started running off.
Sorta, yeah, I guess. Yeah. So then, and I haven't figured out a name for him yet, and then I looked at the name and I thought, hey, I could just call him Blaze. And that's how Blaze came to fucking be.
Yeah.
There we
So
go.
what did he break when he took a big chunk of what?
What?
A big chunk of what?
What do you mean
Like-
bring chuck of what? What?
You said he took a bite of a chunk of something.
I never said take a bite of something, Huggy.
Oh.
I think your ears might have heard something else because I talk fast sometimes.
You talk too fast.
I'm sorry.
If you want me to talk slower, I can go slow.
Anyway, I'm gonna. I feel like I want to go on a small horse. I'm gonna change to a small horse.
Yeah, I think I actually want to change too.
I did.
What? I want to get on a horse. That's something that I don't want to go on. Huggy!
Hello.
Back in a
So-
different place now. You go,
Okay.
go, Huggy, go.
Okay, I want to share a story about Emerald's and Dreamer stories because they're both brothers. I'm gonna get this short as I can.
This is part, go.
Okay, so grab your tissues because it's going to be emotional.
Cause
So-
there's probably gonna be parts of this, but yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be part one, Huggy, go.
So Julie Emerald was born. Julie and his mother had a big connection, and her mother was told that she was sick. Now, when she was, doing good, she was really weak, and the father would get away. When Emerald was born, well, it was her mother because she died peacefully after a hard labor. But then, about 3 days later, well, Julie bulked his eyes out because his mother passed away, but Julie didn't know his father. And then there was a lot of people by, and one confined. So the father broke his skulls and pulled the two out, and well, when before the two brothers they got out, Julie and Emerald was only a foal, and he was a foal, and this is actually happened right after he was born. And he was 10 months yet, he was still blind. But for luck, his father was after he was born.
Huggy, I
What?
think we're running out of space here.
Oh crap.
So unfortunately, this is part one. Huggy's story is very big, mind you, but don't worry, we're gonna get that. So hopefully in the next video, or whenever, we're going to be able to do this again. Because this is fun.
Will be continued.
Okay. So thank you all so much for watching!
Bye.
Bye!
Da, da, da.
Da, 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 da.